be mine for a little. You should let me break your spine just a little. Swear I'm too official, I can never stress a bit. And I could've took his bitch, but her pussy's my fish. Me and all my niggas on the shit like marijuana. Only time a nigga hit my phone is when it's drama. Nirvana, I heard that you freaky. Baby, you should teach me. I'm afraid to tell you how these other bitches treat me. Don't know it's been way too long. When you need me, hit me when you need me. I swear to God, you better never try to leave me. I want you to myself, I swear to God, I'm greedy. Like, if she feeling hot, then I make that bitch frozen and get a bitch tired every time that I post. Damn, the party not lit, then I'd rather not go. If she feeling hot, then I make that bitch frozen and I get a bitch tired every time that I post. In my career, until I met this girl who turned the tables around. She caught me by surprise. I'm so caught up, got me feeling it, caught up. Fuck that. We gotta listen to that. No more. It's your boy Jordan here, back with another video. Ooh, I'm all itching and shit. See, I got the do-rag on. It's time for another haircut. My hair grows so fucking fast, bro. I'll get a haircut. I usually have to get one like every week. Side note, y'all ever watched a rap game? Like, I'm just binge watching it. I've been watching it. I watched it when I was little, but I'm over here watching that shit again. As you can tell, I'm still stuffy. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time. I'm gonna be doing a story time about a stalker that I had, right guys? This shit was not fun, it was creepy. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So this is how this started. I met Stalker on Tinder. You know, swiping through my Tinder, whatever, swiping left on everybody. Left, 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 left. Stalker pop up. I swiped right. Stalker was decent. So Stalker had already swiped right on me. We matched. I seen that Stalker went to the same school as me. So I started at Gateway before transferring to UNH. So I was at Gateway at the time, and Stalker was at Gateway too. You know, it was in his profile. We're texting back and forth, you know, the basics. Stalker was like, oh, let's link. So I was like, all right, bet, we could link. Now, I don't link with people, like, I don't just link with people just to be linking with people. The only reason I was so easygoing about linking with Stalker is because Stalker had already went to my school. So I think the next day I had class, which was like on a Thursday, me and Stalker linked. So I linked up with Stalker. Stalker's pictures were portrayed as masculine. Obviously he was gay, you know, he was looking up there looking for niggas or whatever. So he's masculine. I was like, all right, bet. When I met Stalker in person, Stalker was more feminine than his pictures. People say the same thing about me, even though I don't think I'm that feminine. So basically, on site, looking at Stalker, I classify Stalker as one of the girls. So I lost all attraction for Stalker, right? He was now one of the girls. So I'm hanging out with Stalker or whatever, and throughout us hanging out in the school, we was just chilling, like we sat on one of the they had like these sofas like in the hallway, or like these long benches. They were like sofas. So we're chilling, and you could clearly tell that Stalker was a bottom, but from the pics on Tinder, Stalker was masculine and still didn't really seem like a bottom. But now in person, you could clearly see that Stalker was a bottom and he was feminine. So yeah, I lost all attraction, and I was like, all right, I guess we could just be friends. I'm not gonna lie, I did joke with Stalker one time. I think I said something casually, like, I said something like, I think he said he had to use the bathroom. It was something along those lines. I was like, oh, like, let's go in the bathroom together. You know, I said some shit like that, but it was casually. We never went in the bathroom or anything like this. So, like, it was a corny ass link, and I wasn't really interested, but I was trying to be nice and just, you know, I was already there. I had already linked with him. I was like, okay, I want to just walk away so we can hang out for a little bit. Then I could dip. Stalker just became annoying as fuck, right? Stalker got mad because I didn't really look at him like that and didn't want to smash. Stalker kept, while we were linking, Stalker kept trying to like take snaps and videos and stories of me with like, of himself with like me and the camera, like to show off that he was with me. But I kept dubbing Stalker. I was like, stop. I was like, Stalker, stalk off. So I'm like bobbing and weaving around the camera and shit. After I ended the link, I went back home. Stalker was nonstop texting me. Nonstop. I'm like, he was texting so fast that I was purposely taking a long time to respond back. Because I knew if I texted him, I would have to respond right then and there again. And then if I responded, I would have to respond again right then and there. And then later on, right? So I'm at the gym, right? I think it was at Planet Fitness. So I'm at Planet Fitness working out the muscles, you know, working on my physique or whatever. And I see that Stalker goes live on Instagram. Stalker is up here talking about me, right? But because Stalker thought I was DL, Stalker did not say my name. But I knew he was talking about me. So Stalker was like, his live, he was like, guys, I'm trying to tell y'all, these DL niggas is crazy. They is weird. He was blah, 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 going on a whole rant. He was like, I just linked up with this DL nigga and he tried to rape me. Guys. This nigga said I tried to rape him. So, first off, I just gotta say, like, shit like that is not a joke. Like, I don't condone no type of shit. Nothing like that. That's not funny. Like, so as soon as he dropped that word, I was like, oh yeah, like I can't fuck with him. So I'm like, let me save messages, let me save this, let me save that, just in case some shit pop off. So yeah, I blocked Stalker on Instagram. I blocked Stalker from everything, right? Everything. A couple weeks a week passed by. No, a couple weeks passed by. I'm seeing Stalker again on Tinder. Every time I see Stalker on Tinder, I block the page. Then I block that page. I see another page. So I'm like, what the fuck? These are like new pages being created. And it's Stalker's pictures and everything. So I'm blocking Stalker from Tinder. I'm seeing Stalker on Grindr. I'm blocking Stalker from Grindr because he's literally hit me up from these new accounts. I live so close to my community college that I will walk there. I live like 15 minutes away from my community college. So why one day I'm walking to school because my school is like it's in like the downtown area. So I'm walking to school. No, I'm walking back from school. And Stalker's walking to school. And I see Stalker like approaching me and I'm going down the street. So I'm like, oh my God, Jordan, just look ahead. Don't say nothing. Like, don't make eye contact with him. And, you know, I'm like, he's prissy as fuck. He probably gonna be like, oh my God, hey, like, yeah. Like, or I don't know. So I walk by Stalker and Stalker ain't saying nothing to me. We made eye contact, everything. Stalker ain't saying nothing. And then on top of that, I definitely wasn't saying nothing to him because you just said I raped you. Come on, what? That is rape. I didn't know that was rape. I thought rape was like forceful, like intercourse, unwanted, and things like that. Fast forward a couple months, I see Stalker at my job. So I'm like, okay, now Stalker works at my job. Okay, he's stalking me at work now. Okay. He must have found out where I worked and got a job applied there. I'm like, weird. So I actually bumped head on into Stalker. And I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. He was like, oh, you good. And then he's trying to talk to me now. So he kept trying to talk to me. He's like, oh, why did you block me? Why did you block me? I'm like, you know why I blocked you. Like, the shit you was saying and shit like that. He was like begging me. He was like, can you please unblock me? I was just playing. I was mad. Blah, blah, blah. What were you mad for? Like, because I ended the link? Like, I don't get it. So, yeah. So then, I was like, all right. So my stupid ass, like, I don't know why I did that, but I unblocked Stalker from Instagram. So Stalker starts texting me right away on Instagram. So I'm like taking forever to respond to his messages. I'm leaving him on open, shit like that. Stalker came out of nowhere. He was like, oh, remember when you was bullying me at Gateway? I was like, bullying you? I was like, I bullying you how? And after that, I was just like, okay, he's weird. He's obviously a liar. He's one of those that will lie on you. So why Stalker started texting me on Instagram after I unblocked him from everything. These messages I have because they're more recent, because he was stalking me over a period of time. Like, so these are the most recent messages I have from him from Instagram, right? I'm gonna include them in the video. So he says to me, he says, when are you taking me out on a date? How would you ask somebody to take you out on a date if you just said that they raped you a couple months before then? Make that make sense. Okay. So he says to me, he was like, when you taking me on a date? I was like, never. I'm not gay, sir. So sometimes I tell people that. I'll just like tell people, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gay. Or I'll be like, sorry, I'm in a relationship if I'm not feeling you like that. Like, if I'm not attracted to you, but you keep trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me. I was like, never, I'm not gay, sir. He was like, bitch, please, you was just obsessing over that one porn star. So let me tell you about this, right? I wasn't obsessing over no porn star. There was, I don't know, there was a gay porn star. He had like a verified check mark on Instagram. He DM'd me and then he liked my stories. So he liked a couple of my stories and then he DM'd me, and he happened to be a gay porn star. So I wasn't obsessing over him. That I just ain't know who that is. I still don't, LOL, because I didn't. He says, boy, please. Right? So I leave him on red. Then again, he hit me like another time. And he was like, he says, hi, Jordan. Left him on red. Then he was like, bitch, bye, you're fake. I was like, okay, like, obviously, like, you need to pick up on these cues that somebody's not trying to talk to you. So he says to me, he's like, you don't ever want to talk to me. And he sends like a little sad face. I was like, nah, I just said I'm not gay, sir. Like, yeah, I just tell people that just to like, my nuts. So I just tell people that, you know, like, when they keep trying to push up on me or whatever. So yeah, I ended up blocking him because after like those messages, he says to me, he was like, oh, remember when you bullied me at Gateway? So he's like lying again. So I'm like, all right, now I'm blocking you. Like, now you're saying block for life. So I blocked him from everything. Why he has like his family members sending me friend requests on Instagram and following me. So my page is public, so at this point I had to make my page private. And I knew it was his family members because the request, when I got the request, I clicked on these pages and I viewed these pages and it was Stalker, and then it was like Stalker in some of the pics. And like, you know, the captions was like, oh, my cousin, oh, my sister, oh, my brother. So I'm like, this is your family. You have your family members adding me on Instagram so you could try to watch my page and shit. You're weird. So I'm blocking all these family members and I'm blocking all these family members and shit like that. Guys, it was horrible. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, some guys out here are just weird as fuck. If somebody tell you they don't want you, move the fuck on. Just move on. Let it go. So yeah, that's the end of that story time. But yeah, guys, that's the end of that story time. I'm tired, so I'm about to take my ass to sleep. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.